Hey everyone. So you want to know what's up with AI in customer service?
It's a hot topic.
Yeah, for sure. So we did a deep dive into Bythor's Tech Insights, their episode called Bots and Agents, to really get into it.
Really interesting stuff.
And it turns out it's not about robots taking over, which I think some people are worried about.
Yeah. It's really more about how AI can, supercharge customer service.
Make it better, basically.
Exactly. And even free up human agents to do what they do best.
Right. Make it better for everybody. So what kind of things stood out to you from that episode?
Well, the thing is, AI is really good at stuff that humans find really difficult.
Okay, so like what? Give me an example.
Think about complexity at scale.
Complexity at scale.
Hmm.
That sounds pretty complicated.
It is. Imagine, right, you're a company and you've got thousands of customer requests coming in all at once.
Yeah, my head's spinning already.
Right. Now, AI can just jump right in. It can access huge databases instantly.
So it knows everything all at once.
Pretty much. And it can use all that information to give tailored responses, even for super complex issues, all in seconds.
Wow, that's impressive.
And humans, we're not so good at that. We get overwhelmed. But AI, it just thrives in those situations.
Okay, that's a good point. So it's like AI superpower is handling tons of information all at once.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. And because it can handle the volume, it can also deal with that complexity.
And the customers get quicker answers and solutions, right?
Exactly. And better ones because the AI has all the information at its fingertips.
Gotcha. So that's complexity at scale. What else? What other superpowers does AI have?
Well, it's really, really good at repetitive tasks.
Okay, like what? Like those "where's my order" questions.
Exactly. Think about it. How boring would that be for a human answering that same question over and over again?
Super boring.
But AI, it never gets tired. It just churns out accurate answers every single time. And that actually frees up human agents to do more, interesting stuff.
Right, like actually talking to a customer and figuring out a more complex problem.
Exactly. So it's about using AI for what it's good at and humans for what we're good at.
I like that. It's teamwork.
It is. And you know what else is cool about these repetitive tasks?
What?
It's how AI learns.
Oh, that's right. AI is constantly learning.
Yeah, so every time someone asks, "Where's my order?" the AI is analyzing that interaction.
Okay.
And it's using that information to get better, to refine its responses, to identify common issues, to basically become a better customer service agent.
So the more people ask, the smarter it gets.
Pretty much. Humans learn too, but AI can do it at a much faster rate and on a much larger scale.
So AI is learning from millions of interactions.
Exactly. It's spotting patterns that we as humans might miss.
That's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. So
Yeah.
if AI is getting so good at all this stuff, what happens to the human customer service agents?
That's the big question.
Right.
Yeah.
Is AI going to replace them?
Well, that's what we're going to talk about next.
Okay, so where were we? Oh, yeah. AI taking over all the customer service jobs.
Not quite taking over, but definitely changing things up.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it. But if AI is handling all the data and the routine stuff,
Right.
what does that mean for the humans? What skills are they going to need?
Well, those human skills, they're going to be even more important.
Okay, what kind of skills are we talking about?
Think empathy, creativity, problem solving, all that good stuff.
So like the soft skills.
Exactly. You can't just follow a script anymore. You got to really connect with the customer.
So AI is pushing us to be more human.
In a way, yeah. AI might give you the right answer, but it can't really understand how you feel.
True. Like if I'm super frustrated about a problem, AI might just offer me a refund.
Right. But a human can sense that frustration, They can acknowledge it, maybe even crack a joke to lighten the mood.
And that can make all the difference, right? Make you feel like you're actually being heard.
Exactly. That human connection, that's what builds trust and loyalty.
Makes sense. So what specific skills do you think will be really crucial going forward?
Well, critical thinking, for sure. You got to be able to analyze complex situations, think outside the box.
Right.
And communication, obviously, not just explaining things clearly, but also building rapport, calming people down when they're upset.
So it's not just about being a customer service agent, it's about being a people person.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. You got to be able to connect with people on a human level, even when you're working with AI.
It's almost like customer service agents are becoming Like consultants or advisors?
Yeah, I can see that. They're not just solving problems, they're guiding customers to the best
And
solution.
building relationships along the way.
Exactly. That's the key. So we've talked about the human side of things, but what about the customer experience as a whole? How's AI going to change that?
Yeah, good question. Like, how will AI affect the way businesses actually interact with their customers?
Well, one big change is going to be speed and efficiency. Imagine getting an instant response to your question no matter what time it is,
That would be amazing. No more waiting on hold forever.
or having a chatbot walk you through a complicated process, like step by step.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. But what about the personal touch? Doesn't all this AI stuff make things feel less human?
That's a valid concern. But it's not about replacing human interaction altogether.
Gotcha.
It's about enhancing it. AI can handle the initial stuff, gathering information, maybe offering some basic solutions. But when things get complicated or if the customer is really upset, that's when you need a human.
So it's about finding the right balance.
Exactly. AI for efficiency, humans for empathy. The customer gets the best of both worlds.
I like that. So we've talked about the impact on human agents, the impact on the customer experience. But what about the bigger picture? What about the future of the customer service industry itself?
That's a big question.
And I think it's a perfect place to pick up in our next part.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so we've talked about how AI is going to affect human agents and how it's going to change the whole customer experience.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
But what about the future? Like, where is all this going? How is AI going to transform the entire customer service industry?
Well, I think we're already seeing the beginning of a major shift. AI isn't just a tool anymore.
Right.
It's becoming a core part of how businesses operate.
Like, it's baked into everything.
Exactly. And it's not just about doing things better, faster, cheaper.
Right.
It's about unlocking entirely new possibilities.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. New possibilities. Give me some examples. What kind of cool stuff is on the horizon?
Well, think about proactive customer service.
Proactive customer service. What does that even mean?
So imagine, right, AI is analyzing all your data, your past interactions, your purchase history, even your social media activity.
Okay, Big Brother's watching.
In a way, yeah. But it's all about anticipating your needs before you even realize you have them.
So like AI knows I need something before I even know it myself.
Exactly. It could proactively reach out with a solution or a recommendation or whatever you need.
It's like magic.
Kind of,
Right.
but it's all based on data. And this proactive approach, it has huge implications for customer loyalty.
How so?
Well, think about it. If a company can anticipate your needs and solve your problems before they even become problems,
Right.
that builds a lot of trust.
Makes sense. You feel like they really get you.
Exactly. So it's about being truly customer-centric,
It's like they're reading your mind.
Sort of. But it's all data-driven. So it's exciting, right? All these new possibilities.
Definitely. But I'm sure there are challenges too. Like, how do you integrate all this AI stuff without losing that human touch?
Yeah, that's the big question. And I think transparency is key.
Okay, what do you mean?
Customers need to know when they're interacting with AI.
Right, don't try to trick them into thinking it's a real person.
Exactly. And they should always have the option to talk to a human if they want to.
Okay, that's fair. So what about the human agents? How do they fit into all of this?
Well, businesses need to invest in training, teach them how to work effectively alongside AI.
So it's not about replacing humans, it's about augmenting them.
Exactly. It's about creating a synergy between AI and humans.
I like that. AI handles the data, humans handle the heart.
Nicely put.
So what do you think? What's your prediction for the future of customer service?
Well, it's hard to say for sure, but I think we're just scratching the surface of what's possible.
Like, what kind of crazy stuff might we see in the next few years?
Who knows? Maybe virtual reality support or AI-powered sentiment analysis.
Sentiment analysis. What's that?
Basically, AI can read your emotions, figure out how you're feeling based on your tone of voice, your facial expressions, all that stuff.
That's a little scary, but also kind of cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cutting edge. But the point is, the possibilities are endless.
That's true. AI is changing everything so fast, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah. But it's an exciting time to be in customer service, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And for everyone listening, no matter what you do, I think this deep dive has given us a lot to think about.
Definitely.
The future is coming, whether we're ready for it or not.
That's true.
But hey, if you want to learn more about all this AI stuff, be sure to check out Bythor's Tech Insights. Their episode, Bots and Agents, is a great place to start.
Lots of good information in there.
All right, that's it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Until next time.